A marriage falling apart is often used for drama, but it also has the potential for dark comedy. The Roses, adapting Warren Adler's novel, The War of the Roses, takes that concept and creates a bitingly funny movie. Under Jay Roach's direction and Tony McNamara's screenplay, the movie allows us to get to know Theo and Ivy Rose and see how things go from romantic to destructive. The actors understand the needed tone and the growing contempt, annoyance, and jealousy the Roses have for each other, and in a curious twist, our sympathies constantly shift throughout the movie. What immediately stands out about the Roses is the sharp wit of the dialogue. The insults that Theo and Ivy throw at each other have the required sharpness, and that adds to the fun of the movie. However, the movie also knows how to depict their romantic moments and shows precisely why these two became so infatuated with each other. Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman are extremely well cast in lead roles and showcase the frustrations constantly swirling around the heads for one reason or another. Part of the fun of the movie is seeing the banter between them and even among their colleagues and children. What's interesting is deciding who is more in the right during the course of the film. For the first half, Ivy is the more sympathetic of the two, and Theo comes across as unreasonable and petty and constantly lashing out. However, that eventually shifts, and Ivy comes across as the more unlikable of the pair. However, there are more complexities underneath, and it becomes even odd feeling the need to root for either of these two. It's a movie willing to show their several flaws, which adds to the humor. An amusing aspect comes from a subplot involving their two children. The actors playing them at both 10 and 13 years old get some decent laughs from their reactions to their parents' actions, and even have a funny running arc of their own. Andy Samberg and Kate McKinnon also get a few funny moments as a married couple watching it all unravel, as does Zoe Chow in a smaller role. The actors completely understand the material, and while Samberg and McKinnon are called upon to do their usual shtick, it still works. What's admirable about the movie is it even takes its time showing the cracks of the marriage, and we get almost as many scenes of the Roses being affectionate as we do their arguing. The Roses manages to work as a funny comedy heightened by the performances at its center and the smart script. The main characters do evolve, and it becomes an interesting journey seeing their relationship go from sweet to bad to worse. Even when we think we might be sympathizing with one or the other, it's clear the movie mostly wants us to hope they don't kill each other. Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman especially know how to bounce off each other and show their characters harsher as well as the more sentimental sides. The Roses does what a comedy sets out to do and gets the most out of its verbal back and forths while also knowing how to approach its story of a romance taking a turn.